Yeah.
Bouncing
Are we
wide.
live? Fuck it. Do it live. Do it live. Welcome, everybody, and welcome to Good Shake of the Sauce Bowl, otherwise known as GSSB. I am Chris, your host, and with me, I have...
Me, Alex. And we also have a guest star here today. Say hello to everyone, Josh.
Hello.
Hi. Yes, he's our guest star. He is what we call, I would say, the balance of this video, because I know Alex has let's say, a little bit of a peeve against RWBY.
Bit of a
little
peeve.
bit.
Yes, a little bit,
Just
to say the least.
Just a little bit.
So if it wasn't for Josh being here, I would pretty much just have to take everything on Alex's word about the shitty spews. But this is not a critique. This is a good shake of the sauce bottle, Alex.
So yes, we're gonna give RWBY Grimm Eclipse the chance that it deserves to show myself, a game developer, Josh, another game developer, and Chris, another game developer, what exactly RWBY copyright Rooster Teeth Productions LLC as game developers can produce.
Now, the first thing I thought of
Also
when I
owned by
saw
Warner
this
Brothers.
menu. Yeah, who cares? Fucking Warner Brothers can go to hell. The first thing I saw when I see this menu, Halo.
Yeah.
Halo's 343 Guilty Spark level.
Well, you know, Halo is a big inspiration of Rooster Teeth, considering they make the
This is borderline like
plagiarism.
asset stealing,
Plagiarism.
pretty much. But yes, going into the theme of our character action games, I've been told that this one is a doozy of a character action game.
Fuck, it's a doozy.
How you interpret doozy is all up to you until proven otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
But since I have Alex and Josh here doing a co-op run, take it away, boys.
Well, we're going to start off immediately by hitting multiplayer, and it's going to connect, and we're hit with a bunch of things. We're hit with campaign, which will allow anyone playing the game to like drop in and out, I think, because there's never enough people to actually know that. There's a horde, which is you fight wave after Grimm, or the Grimm Gauntlet, which is you fight wave after of Grimm.
Why is there two different?
Because this one
Fight
has an
wave.
end and this one doesn't.
Yeah,
okay.
Gauntlet says that it's just endless.
And then we
Fighting
have
those
play with
waves,
friends. So we're going to be playing with friends.
I still can't get over that. How fucking blatant that is. 343 Guilty Spark.
Yeah. None of your friends are playing online. Sad face. It's not, because we're going to be creating a lot.
Joke's on you. I don't have any friends.
Yep. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna select our character. And as you can see, I've played this game a little bit, a little bit. So I've
Wait, so
given
I'm
it
guessing
more
there's
than a fair
levels?
shake. Yeah. So every character has levels and attacks, and we'll get into that later. But I'm gonna show
What's
you
max level?
10.
Ah, so we can see your favorites.
Yeah.
Your
yeah.
bias is showing.
My bias is showing. Also, we have the DLC characters as well, because they sort of appeared in my fucking inventory. I don't remember purchasing them, but you know, not gonna look date gift
neither do I.
donkey in the mouth. But you can see where they were slacked on a bit.
No, alright, go back to the other character screen.
What, this one here? These ones?
Yeah.
The 4 main girls. Yeah.
Now go back to the other ones. I feel like there's a obvious difference between Nora's like artwork and everyone else's.
Yeah, I can.
Nora's seems so, how can I put it, deviant art commissioned.
I don't know. Yang also kind of has that.
Yeah, Yang has that kind of deviant art commission
Yeah.
look. But she has, that's only in the face though. The rest of the body is detailed and shit.
Oh, also you with costume packs.
Oh, is that where the game
Costume
makes the money?
packs.
What fucking costume pack is that?
Packs.
Well, go back.
Costume pack.
Time skip?
Yeah, so I got
No,
Beacon
okay,
is
that's
their
Beacon.
school uniform because
Yeah,
it's
so
a
after the
school.
from the 4th onwards,
You have the prom because you can't tell this thing was made. In
Alright, no.
America.
Fucking Yang. How is that a prom dress?
I don't fucking know. It looks like your everyday sundress to me.
It looks like a fucking wife beater.
You have pajamas because of reasons.
Yep.
And you have the time skip.
She's wearing sunnies.
Yep. And she has a robot arm.
Yeah, she's got a robot arm. And then
That's
we're
not
back
armor.
then we're back to what we actually got. But no, Team Juniper also has their fucking costumes as
Yeah,
well.
all of those.
With school
Wait, so-
uniforms.
So the deal's. Oh my god,
The difference is that
that is horrendous.
Remember, they're asking you to pay
Literally.
money for this.
Why is the guy on the left wearing basically what the girl next to is wearing? What the fuck is that?
There was this whole thing about if Pyrrha, the girl in red, didn't get a date to the prom, he'd wear a dress, and she wanted him to take her out, and nobody else asked her because apparently they felt she was too good for them. So she didn't end up having a date, so he wore a dress. That's the whole joke.
Yeah, that's the joke. It's a really shitty joke, but they also like
But it's a
they
joke.
have the other character model in like we know the other character model exists of him wearing a suit. They couldn't have just put in, given him an extra fucking 2 options. But no, if you want to play the only healer in the game in the fucking prom outfit, it has to be him in a dress.
Yeah, well, I mean, they
And then
could
you
have
have
done that
pajamas.
because that would make. I mean, they could have done that because that would have made up for the fact that there's only 3 costumes in the time skip outfit for that team.
Yeah.
I guess I know who died then.
Gee, I wonder who. We're gonna be playing. Fuck it, we'll play Nora.
No, play the OGs.
Okay, fine. We'll play the OGs. We'll play the OG. Who should we play?
Who are you going from the OGs?
Best
Go
girl.
Ruby. No, go Ruby.
Fuck, we'll go Ruby then. God damn it.
Yeah, go Ruby.
Let's go to the community's favorite ship then.
That fucking ship can die. All right.
There's a
Why stay
ship?
to me? Yeah,
I mean, like, there's a ship. I know there's a ship, but there's a ship of them too.
Okay, look, we're
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
quick step through the ships. Okay. Those two, and all of them together.
So Ruby and Weiss.
Ruby and Weiss,
Blake and
Ruby and
Yang.
Blake, Ruby and Yang. Ruby and Yang are also sisters. It gets weird.
Now Ruby just needs Yang.
Yeah. Then there's also Weiss and Blake and Weiss. And
Wait,
Yang.
Ruby and Yang are sisters?
Yes.
That's like the best shit.
Yeah, they're half sisters.
Yeah, they're half sisters.
That's even more legal.
Yeah.
Well, wait, we're
Jordan
gonna get
Pyrrha-
started.
You gotta get
The-
started.
the-
Lee.
We're gonna get started.
Junior
All right, Josh.
ship-
What do you remember about fucking game design 101? How do we start? How do we start a game? What should be the first step that when players just hit play? What should be the first thing that players see after we hit play? Like an introductory cutscene?
Yeah, introductory cutscene leading into a tutorial usually.
Yeah.
And
Nice.
This is it. This is it.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
That's it?
That's it.
Why are we glowing?
Why does that feel so Unity?
Like, we're glowing.
Because I think it was made in Unity.
No, but like, I'm talking like baby's first Unity project, Unity. Like you see those what do you call it? What do they call those games where they asset flips?
Asset flips.
It's like as soon as you press play, it throws you into like the fucking deep end, and you just gotta figure out where you're going.
Yep. So
Alex, I'm not sure if you or I am on your screen, but for me, Weiss is literally glowing.
yeah.
Yeah,
Is
she's
that
got
because,
a
is
yellow.
that because of aura or something? Like,
No,
She's got the big yellow outline.
that's literally the textures they have set on the models. If you
Yeah,
notice,
the
Ruby's
both
hands and
characters are
face
glowing.
also glowing.
What? You got yellow fever.
oh yeah,
I got yellow. We both
oh yeah,
got yellow
just,
fever.
and it's probably because her outfit is a lot darker, whereas Weiss is
Yeah,
like,
and if I bring the camera
all
down, we
white.
can actually see Ruby up close.
If that fucking grass texture doesn't load over it.
Yeah. That's it.
Alright,
Also,
show me
yeah,
some gameplay.
We'll show you some gameplay. It's like maybe you're thinking like, oh, gameplay is where the game fucking shines. All right, I'm gonna take all my hands off the keyboard, and I'm just going to use the left
and
mouse
Weiss is
button.
complaining already.
What button are you pressing?
Just left mouse.
So it's auto combo.
Yeah, this is your bread and butter combo. Aside from like, oh shit.
Is there like timed attacks where you put pauses in between attacks?
No, there are no timed attacks.
Where's the skill list?
I think C is the skill list. There you go. We'll get to that in a minute. We're just gonna beat all these ones here.
It'd be funny if you just went, what
Oh,
skill
there was a
list?
combo.
The game's just playing itself, John. The game's just playing itself, John.
The only combos there are is with combos with the right mouse button. So I can go 1, 2
here we
left,
go, I
and
have
one
my
into right.
ultimate
1,
card.
2 left, 1 into right. 1, 2 left, 1 into right. And that's it.
Is that it?
That's it.
So easy.
Oh, and now after complaining,
Oh, yeah.
after winning, she
Trouble with the security network
Weiss is
in
now
this area.
speaking highly of herself.
Boots on the ground to investigate. That means you, team.
So you have ultimate abilities?
Yeah. So I'm going to press the ultimate ability button right now, and we're going to see what it does.
Nice.
Alright,
Yeah.
so you do a little
At least it's a
splash
fluid animation.
Yeah. It's like,
and
at least
here,
sort of.
should I show off Weiss's?
Yeah, go ahead. Show off Weiss's. Let's see what Weiss has got.
That probably would have been more
Fucking
impressive if the enemies
yay.
were around.
Absolutely.
Perhaps that would have
riveting.
frozen all the enemies since all her stuff is based around ice.
Yeah, that would have it would have given everyone a big freeze. So we're gonna. These are the fucking. Here's the skill list. We have ultimate skills, team attacks, ranged skills, which is just her right mouse button, I think.
Yeah.
Whatever her fucking. Oh, no, she does have ranged attacks, and then you have general skills. Other than that, I actually can't find where the fucking combo list is. Yeah, there you go.
The combo list is just the control layout.
Yeah, because there is no
Dude.
combo list in this game. I've pressed the whole fucking keyboard. I
Now
can't
go
find
out
the
there
combo
and
list.
do some combos.
Like, the only combos I've managed to figure out is one right trigger, like fucking left, right, left, left, right, left, 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 right, and that's it.
See, in a character action game, you really need that sort of that
Yeah,
you need
there's
more
no, like,
more
wait
skill
pause.
list because because I have yet to see further, but like I'm guessing these are just your basic enemies. Are they? Does this game have any bosses?
Yes.
And how are bosses handled in this game?
What's the worst way to do
We
a
see
boss?
one in this level.
What do you reckon the worst way to do a boss is?
It depends. Like,
In a character action game. What is the worst way for you to build a boss?
build a boss. I would say, if your boss gets stun locked, like, you need armor on the boss for one. Bosses need armor. They also need like abilities to challenge your mechanics.
Okay, here we go. Let's try an ultimate with enemies around.
Your aura's down.
That's it. It didn't freeze him.
Yeah, it just killed them.
Yeah, it
straight
just
up.
kills him.
Well, they look like low-level enemies, if at that.
Oh, let's go ahead.
Yeah,
Pop my
like-
ultimate.
Yeah, I'd say
You see
possibly
that-
one of the worst ways to handle a boss would possibly be like just having it be a regular, almost just like the regular enemies, but higher health.
Just higher health and different color.
Yeah, that's what they've got. It's just a
Are you
regular
serious?
enemy. Yeah, it's a regular enemy that's been scaled up. It has a slightly it's slightly
I
different
was
color.
thinking like mechanic-wise, not like, oh, it's just another enemy with more health. That's
Yeah,
not
that's
a
it.
boss.
That's
That's
the-
an enemy of more health.
That's the only
like
boss
an
until you
elite.
get to the final boss in the game. Like, I reckon, like, we usually give GSSB playthroughs a single hour. I am fairly certain that both Josh and I can show you the final boss of this game.
Oh,
Within.
Beowulf.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do some investigating journalism right here.
Oh, it looks like I can freeze enemies, Alex. It's just that it's one of my combos.
Because if it is,
It's
if this
a
is the
combo.
case.
Yeah, look, 1, 2, and freeze it.
Nice. Do you remember what the parry button is? Because, like, things flashing above their heads, and I can't tell
I
if
think
it's
it's
E or F.
It's F. I think it's F.
Fucking why? That's so janky. What do they even use the E button for anyway?
Oh, I've been downed apparently because there was a whole group of them.
Oh, that's what they use the
Maybe
E
if
button
I-
for.
Jesus Christ.
What was the E button for?
Reviving.
Reviving.
It's
So
like a
apparently, according to howlongtobeat.com, RWBY Grimm Eclipse on co-op is an average 5-hour playthrough.
bullshit. I actually don't remember it taking that long. Come on, let's go.
75 so 75 out of 79 people played it on PC, with an overwhelming 4 people playing it on the Xbox One.
Security control center for this region is inside that
I mean, that's probably because I went around looking.
You
for
would have
secrets.
thought, since Rooster Teeth, from what I remember, massive Xbox shills,
Yeah.
that they would promote.
I mean,
promote
they're
the
in
game
the
on
start of their
platform.
company was just them trying to con Bungie out of, or not just Bungie, but just like every
Game
game
developers,
developers, yeah, out of free games by starting themselves off as drunk tank reviews.
I do remember hearing something about that, where
It's on their Wikipedia.
they would call themselves games journalists and try to convince developers to send them free copies of the games
Oh,
for quote unquote journalism. But when you haven't got a backlog, you're fooling nobody.
Yeah. Because
So really, so this is technically what I would consider a boss fight done bad.
Yeah, this is it. We defend this control center. And I hope you like defending control centers, Kenny, because this is all the boss fights for the rest of the game.
Oh, it's all I
Part
do,
2.
man.
wait, this is actually the boss.
I can't sleep until I know my control center's being guarded. Alright? I can't wipe my ass twice without me having to fucking check on my control center.
The control center's under
So-
attack. Oh no.
I have only seen these enemies.
This is it. This is your bread and
There's
butter.
How
been
many-
one-
how
there's
many-
been one variant enemy, the Beowulfs,
Yeah.
which were
this is
like
it.
just.
That's wave
kind
1 of 4,
well,
Kenny.
the good work.
Oh my god. Here we go, Kenny. Here's your alternate enemy.
Yeah, I'm not convinced. They
Oh shit! I've been taken down.
Oh, even the Huntress has fallen.
It's okay though.
That's it. I'm not convinced because all they are is the
Yeah, you
same
should be.
enemy. Like, same black enemy with the same white.
Oh, that's like all the enemies in
Decorations.
RWBY. They have like different silhouettes. Ooh, abilities point gained.
Is
Yeah.
this the same for the TV series?
Yes.
Pretty much, except they're a lot more recognizable, I think, in it because of.
Oh, not even. The,
So
the
is-
thing between the difference between the series and the game is that there are fewer enemies in the series.
Because I was going to say, like, from what I remember seeing, RWBY was less about fighting, like, big enemies and it was more about fighting each other.
It was supposed
Like, in competition-esque things.
Yeah, that was the tournament arc that they did, which was completely pointless because it did nothing in the story. Like, it was entirely fucking redundant.
Yeah. It basically just happened, killed off one of the characters.
Yeah,
and
it killed
then-
off 2 characters actually.
Oh yeah, because
Yeah.
technically.
And the creator.
Yeah,
No, that was somebody else.
that was somebody.
So you need to explain that situation to me. From what I hear, it's basically the
I'm gonna
creator's
use the
wife.
word allegedly a lot here.
All right, keep tracks covered.
Oh,
I like it.
Yeah, so allegedly, did you go down?
Yeah, I've went
Fuck, it
down.
would've been
by-
nice to be
I was-
notified.
I literally like just went down.
Oh shit, I went down. I went down. Alright, but yeah, I'm going to use the word allegedly a lot here. So, allegedly, Monty Ohm's wife... Well, no, hang on, let me just get a little bit further back in that. Allegedly, Monty Ohm wanted to remain in the US, but he's not a United States citizen. So, in order for him to remain in the US, he had to allegedly get married to someone on Rooster Teeth staff. That someone would become his wife. Now, allegedly, Monty Ohm had a deathly allergy to cats. And allegedly, his wife would often find stray cats and bring them home. Now, it was after this time here that Rooster Teeth also had a cat called Joe, in which...
Allegedly.
No, they did have a cat called Joe.
Oh,
They had a
okay.
cat called
Fuck.
Joe, which they allegedly had to kick out of the building that Monty was in because he was just that deathly allergic to cats.
Man, imagine being so allergic to cats, it will fucking kill you. Those
Yeah.
things are cute, cuddly creatures, man.
Yes, but no,
Go on.
we can continue with this with the story chain of allegedlys.
We're almost
Wait, didn't we... Do you just do... What?
That was wave
Fuck
3.
me, alright.
This is wave 4.
Yeah, there was 2 enemies that were apparently just waiting underground or something for us to finish off the other ones or something, and then it was like, oh wait, you finished them?
Yeah. So here comes the more. I hope everyone's enjoying the riveting gameplay.
Yeah, I can see this getting boring really quickly. But yes, so they kicked the
eye-poppingly
cat out
frustrating.
because Monty's allergies is fucking
definitely
fatal.
allergic. And I'm down again because, yeah. So, Monty, fatal allergies to cats. Monty goes ahead and, you know, his wife keeps on allegedly bringing, you know, stray cats home for, you know, because of fucking reasons. That's it, there's reasons. So, allegedly Monty has a allergic reaction to it. Well, he did have an allergic reaction. And when he took him to the hospital, they tried to treat him according to, you know, how they usually treat people with allergies, which is they try to immunize him. So they pumped him full of a little bit more of the cat toxin, and that's what tipped him over the edge and killed him.
Cat.
Oh, wait, what? Is that
Wait.
how?
does-
Allegedly, that's what's happened. There's a lot. I told you I was using the word allegedly a lot in that description.
Yeah, no, but like,
Allegedly,
how do
that's a
they
lot of
treat allergic reactions in hospitals?
I guess they don't know what fucking anti-inflammatories are. Like, I guess they could have just not used like anti-inflammatories. But you know,
This boss,
oh yeah, this is the boss, Kenny. Can you tell?
this quote,
Can you tell? Can you tell this is the boss?
boss fight has
They're just
gone
bigger.
on for so long that I got a second level up from it.
They're
Can you
just
tell?
bigger.
Can you tell this is the boss?
Yeah, because he's taking a few hits.
Yep,
And then I'm freezing him, making him
Yep.
a joke.
Security number
That's it.
in this region is shipshape once again.
I feel so accomplished right now. The sense of accomplishment is running through my body. Can you feel the
yeah.
sense of accomplishment? I absolutely love just mashing my left fucking mouse button into the ground.
Oh yeah, we got 2 levels from that, Alex.
Oh shit, we did. For
Or I
fuck's
did
sake.
anyway.
I did. I started this at 5.
You
or
got
6.
you 6.
Yeah, 6. So I got a level out of this. So yay team. Oh yay, my favorite one. I hope you like more of the same fucking forest. Because we're back.
Why has that got so? I was about to say, why has it got such a cartoony like environment, but at the same time, the characters are in that cell shaded aspect as
Yeah, I
well.
want to see this. I remember there was an old bug over here in the beta because you know I played the beta because once upon a time I was a RWBY fan. You know, I was a genuine fan of the show because I saw potential in the show. I'm like,
Yeah,
this show is so
we talked about it on the podcast.
Yeah, it's like this show had so much potential. Like the sky's the limit. Seasons 1 and 2 and 3, like they were all stepping up games. They were all improving on each other. That was fucking amazing. And then season 4 hit, and you're like, you know what? I'm not interested anymore. Like the show's creators care none for the show, so I'm gonna stop as well.
When did Monty pass away?
I do
Partway
believe
through like the first.
2014, 2015.
I'm talking about in season aspects.
Oh,
It was,
season
it was
4.
somewhere like. Wasn't it before season 4?
It was before season 4, after season 3.
I'm
Okay.
just a Monty fanboy. That's
Yeah.
all.
Because he made some fucking amazing animations. Like, I would never shit on Monty's work. It was really good. It was really fucking good. And I'm gonna pay credit where credit is due. Monty's work was fucking amazing.
These are more dangerous
Rooster
than the
Teeth's work, on the other hand,
when it
is
needs
fucking
to
dog shit.
spin before it
And
charges.
you can tell it's fucking dog shit because the people that got to work on this game were actual fans of the show,
That's when you
not actual game developers.
So apparently, if you have a severe allergic reaction, they are meant to inject you with adrenaline to bypass the anaphylaxis
Anaphylactic?
reaction. Anaphylactic. Anaphylaxis. Hopefully Google will tell me. Anaphylaxia.
If you say so.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, I'm so glad one of my abilities seems to be completely useless against these guys.
Anaphylaxis. That's what it's called. Anaphylaxis.
Yeah. So you have an anaphylactic reaction.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, we
It
got
doesn't
new
say
enemies here,
anything
Kenny.
else. Oh,
Little piggies.
the fact that it's all just black and white with tidbits of red annoys me.
Welcome to the Grimm.
Yeah, welcome to this entire race of enemies.
At the same time, I can't fault the game if that's how all the enemies stylized in the series.
Yeah, because we can't fault the
Yeah.
game for keeping true to the series.
All of
But
the
we can't fault the
Grimm-
series.
It's just a terrible design choice in general for RWBY.
Yeah. You have this show about all these bright colors and they're fighting monochromatic enemies. Like, I guess there's like something clever trying to be said there.
Hey! I saw red in there.
Yeah.
You take that monochromatic bullshit back.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
just
but it's
their
different.
eyes.
Yeah. Just their
their
eyes and
eyes.
some
And
fucking
fucking technicalities.
Yeah, but no,
You got a new
okay,
skill.
This is all this game is you run to an area, fulfill a dude smacking quota, run to the next area, fulfill
Yeah.
a new dude smacking quota. There is no point in fighting those enemies because we have to activate this, so we're just wasting our time.
Maybe you operate that
Now
mechanism to
now
its
we can run back and fight them.
Yeah,
I feel
there
like
are-
in an aspect with character action games, that's pretty much all you do is you're basically walking to the next arena.
Yeah,
But at least they
yeah, if
have
we use Devil
more
May Cry,
fighting mechanics
yeah.
and don't use Devil May Cry in this instance. It's too unfair.
Yeah, I
it's
know,
too
but
unfair.
I'm using the combat from Devil May Cry, or rather, I'm using the style counter from Devil May Cry. Kenny, can you tell what my hit combo counter is at the moment?
74.
Yeah. Why is that not the fucking main thing? Why don't I have a big fucking thing going fucking, stylish?
Because
or
it fades
sadistic?
like the first 2 seconds you're not touching something.
Yeah.
What other game did that? I think there's another game that did that. I want to say Bayonetta, which had like a measuring thing just like that. But at least it sort of worked into the points. The higher the combo, the more points you get at the end of the level.
Yeah.
But that transitions into halos, which you make into currency. So the better the combo, the more money you get.
Yeah.
But what do you get for getting a high combo in this? What does the high combo get you?
You literally get nothing.
I guess it could be charged because it matches the color, but
Yeah. All you do is you charge your ultimate, and the higher your fucking hit counter, the more your ultimate gets charged. But you're not going to use your ultimate unless you're up against big enemies. Because
Then why bother even having a times bar in the first place? Just have like a bar fill up with the hits. You've literally made a bar that just counts how many times you've hit something with no relatable aspect to your results other than filling up your ultimate bar. But you might as well just have the ultimate bar fill up with hits rather than you've oh my god, it's already doing it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's retarded. So it's pretty much doing that job anyway.
team attack setup. Apparently, I got some XP for setting up team
Okay,
attack.
yeah. So when you parry an enemy, it gives your teammate an option to hit E and do like an attack.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, I just fell outside the map there.
Ooh, glorious.
Oh, that's always a good sign.
Yeah, so
Is
the
it
only
like-
2 buttons you need to press in this game to fucking perfect the shit
Oh,
out of
okay.
this game is have one hand holding the left mouse button and have the other hand on the fucking right mouse button. Oh shit.
So is there an advantage to using, like, obviously you're using the scythe mainly as a melee weapon. Is there any advantage to using the gun aspect of the scythe at all?
Yeah, there's a gun aspect
and
around here
I'm getting it
somewhere.
already.
Problem is, I don't know how to fucking shoot it.
Well, you pulled up the controls
I
before.
found out it's R.
Oh, it's R?
Yeah, the reload button for every other game is how you shoot in this one. Because that's a bit of a problem with this game, considering the whole idea of...
So it's a
I mean,
game.
it's
So
standards?
it's literally just Devil May Cry with cute girls. They could have made Devil May
No.
Cry with cute girls, but
This
instead,
is not Devil May Cry.
But instead,
How dare you make said comparison? How dare you?
yeah, no, I've offended Kenny now. Look at what this
Because
game has done to me.
Devil May Cry 5 is the apex of character action games.
Oh, easily.
This, I haven't seen you. I haven't seen a. My God, there's the fucking boss. I
did
could
it.
tell because you hit him more than a couple of times and he's still up. But you really don't have that different. Like, you can't really mix up. You can't really trial different combos and shit like that because you've got shoot gun swing sword, and shoot gun, and shoot gun again.
Oh yeah,
like
there's
that's all I've seen.
There's another collectible over here. Bob.
Ah,
Finders keepers.
Look.
I mean, like,
it's
yeah, it's
butt
cute
metal
anime
cute.
girls doing cute anime girl things.
But
But
that's like the entire thing they were going for is cute anime girls doing fucking cute anime girl Devil May Cry things. And like there was, like I said, like this game could have been so much better. The potential is just there. It's just completely untapped.
we already have a cute anime girl. Well, she's not cute, but a rather amazing anime woman. Devil May Cry version. That's Bayonetta.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
I want my ship is Bayonetta and Dante. I don't know about you, but fucking get on it, fucking Capcom. Make some deals at Platinum. I don't care whose dick I have to suck. I will jump on this grenade for this to happen. All right.
Oh shit. Whoop.
Oh, and broken animations as well. Brilliant.
Oh shit. I'm down. I'm down. The boss got me.
You fighting a boss?
Yeah, fucking no, right?
I legit couldn't actually see because you're just fighting a group of enemies.
Yeah, I know. It's like, oh, this one's a boss.
But he
And-
fucking died so quickly though.
Yeah, because when two people start smacking the boss, they go down a lot quicker.
Yep.
Oh, wait, is this the
Yeah,
part
but
where it's
like,
like, oh,
what's
yeah,
the
guys, you have a
challenge?
There is no fucking challenge.
That's what I'm like. That's what I'm like trying to say. It's
Are
like,
you ready for
oh,
another control center, Kenny?
Oh no.
You fucking, my pants are growing tight. Every fucking wave.
Cool.
Man.
So they put this crate here.
Someone trying to
Yeah.
capture Grimm.
Look, this crate has absolutely no significance whatsoever unless you've already beaten the game. As far as every player ever and everyone ever who has ever seen this fucking crate is concerned, it's just a fucking crate.
Yeah, the kind of sort of Metroid-esque gameplay system where you just have. Yeah, but have it to unlock abilities, not complete the game. If you're gonna make an aspect complete the game, you might as well have like a separate sort of gameplay.
Yeah, but Kenny, that requires work, and work requires effort, and effort requires actually knowing what the fuck you're doing.
They got money for this.
They literally don't. Like I said, the people that made, like, Grimm Eclipse
No.
started out...
They
and I can tell
didn't
you-
spend money for this. They got money for this. People paid them. You paid them to play this game.
Yeah. But let me tell you how this game started.
I understand. When I buy a movie ticket for Resident Evil: The Last Chapter, I'm a part of the problem. That's the first step, is admitting you're wrong.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm not denying. I
Oh,
won't
no,
deny.
I'm not denying that I'm in the fucking wrong here. I am absolutely not denying I'm in the wrong here. But let me tell you the origin of this fucking game. Let me tell you how this game came to be. This was a fan game made by one guy, and this game was just you fighting against enemies in an endless wave kind of fashion. That was it. That was the whole game. It was free. You could download it, and it was all right for what it was. Then Rooster Teeth saw it, and they're like, hey, let's make a fucking game out of this. So they brought the guy on board, and who is, obviously not a actual game developer. So he obviously does not
I
know
mean,
the
like,
first thing about
if he was
game
able to
design.
do such things by himself, then yeah, he has some knowledge.
Like, yeah, but no, it was basic bitch tier coding. That's all he had. Oh shit, you're down? Whoop.
Yeah.
That's why we get speed revive.
Because apparently, despite the fact that there was a whole wall of frozen enemies in front of me, I couldn't do shit.
Oh, they put walking enemies with the fucking bipedal enemies.
Yeah.
Oh, now it's a party. Crazy. Woohoo.
Yeah, can
Don't
you-
mind my DMC references.
I wouldn't
I'm
actually
just- I'm
mind
just- I'm
like
just-
if you just start screaming out like badass and amazing and shit when I get like
Sadistic.
Station.
So actually,
Smoking sick style.
so if you wouldn't mind for
around.
wave 4, can you just get your guitar and put like a real music track behind this game? Because
Fucking hate
they've got
that
the
song.
they've got the RWBY songs in the background. Like, God, they're fucking terrible.
Couldn't spend another minute. I can't remember that song. All I hear is Can't escape from crossing fates.
Is that it? Yeah. Oh shit, yeah, because they had that RWBY. Apparently RWBY's really big in Japan for some reason.
Yeah, it's huge in Japan.
I don't know why.
I don't know either. Maybe cute Western anime girls? Maybe?
Maybe.
But I do know that RWBY is incredibly huge in Japan. That's why I got into BlazBlue.
Yeah, otherwise it wouldn't have. And they're adding
Like,
Neo to BlazBlue
RWBY
as well.
is on the equivalent, according to BlazBlue, as Persona. Persona 4, I think it is. Because I only saw characters from Persona 4, but I have that's only from the trailer.
Do you like it? None of these enemies spawned when we were fighting the other two. It gave us total freedom to fight those two big fat roly fuckers.
Yeah, and speaking of those big fat rolly fuckers, one problem I was having there that got me killed that time was the fact that the prompt to parry attacks is above the enemy. So, like, the enemy was off screen because, like, when I was fighting one, another one came and I had no chance to parry it because I couldn't tell that there was something I needed to parry.
Yeah, that's it, yeah. It's like Batman, but the camera is either not zoomed out enough or zoomed in too close. Fucking that's an oxymoron, they're both the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But, like,
the camera
so-
is one of the biggest enemies in this game.
So, is your health called Aura?
No.
Yes. Is it not?
No.
I thought it
Aura,
was.
you have 1 health unless you get the upgrade that gives you 2 health. And that health is registered in have you been hit. So if you have been hit when your aura runs out, you go down immediately. That's it.
So, Aura is shield.
Okay.
Aura is shield. Your health is 1. Well, Josh's health is 1. My health is 2 because I think I bought the upgrade. Oh no, I haven't. Yeah. Done. Alright, I bought the upgrade.
Yeah, the 2 upgrade.
Ultimate pull
upgrades
increases
I've
by
got.
what's this? Heavy attacks have improved chance to create a team attack opportunity. Shit, no, I'm out of upgrade points.
Very high about that when you got 1 point.
Did you hear about that? What that fuckhead was on about? Because I didn't hear a thing.
I didn't.
I wasn't paying attention because I was looking at the skills. Honestly, because that seems felt more important to me just then than the story.
Mountain Glen.
Yeah, we got a new area to play in.
Do we? Do we really?
We do. We just have to
this-
crest the fucking
this
hill.
is nice at least. I got an option to refund my skill points, which I might actually do since the team skill seems like useless.
Oh look, it's Neo Automata.
Yeah.
Oh, and I can't get the health thing until I reach level 5 as any character, so I need to one more level
that
in order
fuck
to
off,
upgrade
that's
my
it.
health.
We're done with them.
Yeah. I mean, like, the enemy design is not a fault of the game because it's a fault of the series.
Yeah. But it's very fucking boring. I just want to go ahead and put this out here right now. Like, before we even get to the end of the game, the entire first half of this game does not need to exist.
Does it simply go here, do that, you did that, go there, do this?
Yeah, no, but like, as a game developer, what they do in the second half of the game is what they should have done in the first half of the game and then expanded from that point there onwards.
Because I just really don't like the idea of, hey, fight enemies until you have to get to a defend point and then defend for waves and then that's the mission.
Don't
You're not
worry,
really getting
change that up.
you're not really getting your abilities really tested.
No,
or
your
nor,
abilities do
nor,
really tested.
nor you're mastering your abilities. by the
There
looks
are
of
no
it.
fucking abilities to master because, like I said, it's just the fucking combos.
Honestly, it's basically just button mash. Sometimes you press F to parry.
Yeah, it's fucking button mash. I'll take out my phone and do a recording of what my hand is doing. It's literally just me tapping my 2 fingers onto the mouse. I don't need to pause, I don't need to wait, I don't need to hold, I don't need to do anything. All I need to do is mash harder than the enemies, occasionally hit F when they go to attack me so I can immediately stun them out of it with one of the most generous parry times ever put into a fucking character action game. Sorry, wait, that entire area is useless, by the way. Like,
Really?
we're
I was
meant to go
about to
here.
say, it looked like a boss arena, and then
not.
it wasn't.
Yeah, it wasn't. We go down here.
does this level get reused?
No, this is the only time we ever see this level.
So, yeah. Also, two things back there. What about the character design that I'll wait for? I'll actually leave for after. But I wanted to get onto that, talking about that. But just then, there was like this tiny ledge that was like maybe up to Weiss's knee, just a bit below, that I had to wait. I had to jump over.
Yeah, you had to physically leap over. You couldn't walk.
It's
Yeah.
unnecessary flips make a ninja, man.
Yeah.
Haven't you ever seen the Mortal Kombat movies?
Yeah.
But yes, on the character design of the Grimm again, since I've been studying character design a lot, trying to learn more about that. I feel like Rooster Teeth for the Grimm rely too much on the silhouette, and silhouette is important for character design, but they rely on it too much.
The characters are literally just...
The silhouette shouldn't be the defining aspect of the enemy.
Yeah, like,
Exactly.
it's okay to have a good silhouette. You don't necessarily have to have the greatest silhouette ever. But, like, look at the fucking silhouettes for JoJo. Like, you put them all next to each other, and they're like, you can't fucking tell their silhouettes apart. However, if you go ahead and you put actual color into the silhouettes for JoJo, bam, it's fucking JoJo now. It's one of the most stylish...
The stand silhouettes are all distinguishable in their own right. Like,
Yeah.
you can have the stands side by side silhouetted, and you can tell, like, if you've seen them,
Yeah.
what stand they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, but is anyone just at a glance going to be able to tell the
But then
difference?
again, that guy's been doing JoJo for like 30 plus years. He knows what the fuck he's doing.
Yeah. Whereas this is like, oh, we like whoever designed the Grimm just watched one video on character design. That was, you need to have a fucking killer silhouette. Your silhouette's gonna be the first thing that characters, that your audience sees. It's gonna be everything. Make sure you got the best silhouette around. It's like,
The
fuck
enemy
off.
is like 90% silhouette with some spikes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like you gotta have enemies that stand out and be unique. Yeah, but fucking is the show gonna be like in fucking constant black and white? Is that it? Is this gonna be constant silhouettes? You're never gonna see the enemies. It's gonna be the classic horror movie of it's like, oh look, there's a silhouette there. That's it. Like, no, because I can fucking see them. They've got white on them. They've got red on them.
Yeah,
Like,
a bit of red.
Little bit of red, little bit of white. They're not silhouettes. They need to be better designed. They need to be more fleshed out and interesting. And I think during the later portions of this game, that's when those conversations were taking place. Because that's when we do actually get, that sort of shit get thrown in.
That's how it looks at this.
But yeah, I think like they might have been going for too much of the silhouette, and they just wanted it to make it intimidating, like try and make it look somewhat intimidating or something.
Scare factor,
But they didn't care.
yeah. Like, scare factor comes from, like, the silhouette, the style, the size, like, all that shit there. And that scare factor is quickly lost as the players fight the enemies. Like, I remember the first time I ever fought the fucking Baroth in Monster Hunter World. I'm thinking like, oh, am I ready for this fight? Is this something I can do now? Am I prepared for this? Now, I just fucking go fight the Baroth in my underwear.
So I'm having a look at the enemies in Grimm Eclipse. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And I accidentally hit
1,
6.
wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 6. Technically there's 8, but 2 of them are just variants.
Yeah.
So you have the Beowulf, and then the Alpha Beowulf, and then the Ursa and the Ursa Major.
Yep.
The only kind of character-defining enemies are the Mutant Deathstalker, which is like a scorpion.
Yeah,
And
that's
the
the
Angel.
final boss of the game.
And Deathstalker is the final boss. Okay.
Yeah. Wait, haven't you beaten this game?
No, I haven't.
Oh, no, that was me and Jaden.
Yeah,
There
I
you go.
got.
Name drop about who else owns this game.
Yeah,
Honestly,
fucking shame them.
Honestly,
Name
I
shame.
got kind of.
Oh, Kenny,
got
I
kind
hope
of
you're ready for
bored
Wave
initially,
5.
Oh no.
Oh, finally a different.
So there's the
different
Ursa.
enemy.
That's the
yeah,
Ursa.
here's the Ursa.
Yeah, it's got this big roar thing that it does.
I'm
It
just
also
gonna
has unblockable
stand-
attacks too.
I'm just gonna
But
stand.
guess what?
and-
If you've got ranged attacks,
yeah, I'm
it
just gonna stand in the
quickly
back
stops
here.
being...
And, I actually use my ult. Not that it matters because.
It's stun locking him. It's motherfucking stun locking him. that one. Ooh, Jesus Christ.
We're giving this game a good shake of the sauce bottle, but there's not much sauce in the bottle. And we're throttling the bottle now for content.
Yeah. Shit.
Honestly,
We are fucking trying to get our money's worth. Like, fucking giving that shake of the sauce bottle the fattest shake we can.
Like, at this point here, I've actually taken out the fucking meat tenderizer, and I'm hitting the bottom of that fucking bottle. I'm like, there's gotta be something in here.
but honestly, I think the only like enemy in the series
Oh, fucking... Is that it?
that actually gave me even a little bit of the kind of creepy scare factor was one of the ones in like the most recent series.
Was it the apathy?
Yeah, apathy.
Yeah, but how
the
do you
one that
fucking
was
put that in as a game mechanic?
Yeah, that's what
What's the apathy?
The apathy is a creature in Grimm, a Grimm creature in RWBY, that what it does is it emotionally affects people around it that make them just apathetic. So eventually they
So
just
that's
stop.
the most on-the-nose fucking name for a thing.
Yeah. So the one of them is fine. All it does is make you a little bit run down. It shuts down your emotions. And that's good because the Grimm apparently react to emotion. So the more angry you are, the more aggressive you are, that attracts the Grimm. So if nobody has any emotion, then the Grimm won't come. Unfortunately, one apathy calls more apathy to it. So
Yeah, the
eventually,
apathy,
people
kind of
were
like
so
walks, they
fucking apathetic, they couldn't even be fucked eating. And they all just died.
Yes. It might be a little on the nose, but that's why I'm pretty sure that's why I've heard people refer to them as basically weaponized depression.
Yeah, it is weaponized depression.
Isn't depression weaponized enough?
Yeah.
Apparently not.
So yeah.
So this is where we get our first cutscene of the game.
There's a list of enemies.
No,
I'm
we
And
looking
that was
at.
it. That was it. That was our first cutscene of the game.
No, we
All it
got
did...
one earlier.
Did we?
Did we?
Yeah, we got one earlier. It was basically the same.
I must have fucking blinked.
Yeah, fucking hell.
Yeah,
I
they're
think
so
I
short
stroked
and
out.
unimportant that
Like, I only caught the arse end of that cutscene because I had to look at the fruitful list of enemies in this game, which is just enemy 1, enemy variant of 1, enemy 2, enemy variant of 2. I mean, Devil May Cry has the same thing, but even though fucking enemy variants have completely new things. Like, you haven't seen them yet. We haven't done that in the playthrough yet. But in Devil May Cry 5, remember those big lizard things with the claws?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's one of them called Fury. He's red, and he has the ability to blink in and out of time, or in and out of space.
Okay.
And he's
That's
basically
a cool
like...
mechanic.
Yeah, so
Guess what?
he
It doesn't
blinks...
have-
So it blinks in and out, and comes at you in complete different random angles, and basically has like Guyver blades on his hand, and it's a variant of the original monster, but its mechanics is completely different.
Oh, look, there's the Ursa Major.
Oh, just shoot it. Look at him. He don't like being hit in the face.
look
You
how
don't know
attractive
damage
that
to it,
Ursa
though.
Major here.
Oh, now you're doing damage. Why would we ever need to get close?
What we're doing is stun locking it.
Yeah.
This is it. This is the game. It's fucking. I want to actually get the fast one. It's so fucking bad. Oh, whoops.
Oh no, you're all
Oh,
wrong.
fuck.
Oh, it actually managed to use an attack.
Because Alex got close to it.
Yeah, well,
As long as he doesn't touch the ground. Yeah, so I break the AI. Have one person constantly ranged attacking so the other one can get the damage hit. Fucking mwah, like Mama used to make. Mama used to make these bosses so good. Until she got Alzheimer's.
And I can imagine some people would
Are
possibly
you ready?
say
Are you ready?
something
Are you
like,
ready? This is our second
No.
cutscene. This is the second cutscene. I think it's the second cutscene. Yeah, it's the second cutscene.
Oh, a tower fell.
That's an in-game cutscene, you know it.
That is an in-engine cutscene.
Look at that fire! That fucking air was on fire! I'm going to highlight that in the video. Like I'm gonna highlight the Man in Medan guy screaming with his eyes closed.
Yeah, I can imagine somebody saying something like,
Kenny, can I play a different character, please?
You can play a different character.
Thank you.
Show me something further in the game, and then we'll probably have to call it. How long have we been recording?
We have been recording for... Oh, shit.
I'll try mixing it
Yes.
up as well. I'm going back to
OBS is
How long have we been
Let's
recording?
mix it up.
I think we have been recording for... I think about... I actually don't know because OBS doesn't tell me how long we've been recording for. I usually use the Audacity... No, fuck. Yeah, Audacity as a recording.
That's your recording, yeah.
Yeah. Trust me, it hasn't been long.
Fuck, if it hasn't been long, man, that's a sad day for everyone involved. Oh, here we go. It's fucking Beowulf, that's what it is.
Oh, thank goodness.
Oh no, now I've made a comparison from DMC.
We're all making comparisons from DNC here. Yeah, so is there anything about the RWBY lore you want to know about while we're running around punching boxes?
Well, from someone who hasn't watched the series, I don't know what to ask. I'm basically asking the questions as they come to me because some things do need explanation as to how does this tie into the actual series? Is this an actual spin-off?
This is
So it's like,
Right,
this is what's called a total fucking waste of time because it does literally nothing, is never brought up again, no one mentions it. and
Yeah, but it's not a waste of time. It's not a waste of time because, like, you have games like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Eyes Over Heaven. It's set in a completely alternate universe in which it's got nothing to do with... Well, it's got everything to do with the JoJo series, but it's got no ties into how the story is told. How the actual story is told. It's basically a big what if. And it's a really fun what if too, but it's got nothing to do with the actual story itself. So like having side stories that, you know, are self-contained within the games is perfectly fine.
Yeah.
As long as it's done with an entertaining value. Like
So
the
not
only
like
thing
this.
I can see an actual RWBY fan that plays this is going to go, makes me want to watch the TV series.
Yeah.
Not makes me want to play this game because this game also tells like a worthwhile story. What is the story to this game?
Ah, we actually haven't hit the story yet.
There's
What?
a story to this game.
Yeah, we actually haven't hit the story yet. So, as far as we know from the story beats is, remember that cage we saw earlier? Yeah, someone's been kidnapping Grimm. That's it.
Fucking cool. Take it. I fucking don't want the Grimm here.
That's it.
We
Why
should fucking
are we
ask them
currently
to
here?
do more
No,
of them. Pay them.
So,
last
yeah,
thing
if
we
you're
need is
wondering
Grimm
why
around
we're
here.
currently running through a fucking
Oh
underground?
my god,
No reason.
Alex.
What happened?
Alex, I just tried using like Pyrrha's shooting to destroy the boxes, and it was delayed. Like, oh look, there's some more over here.
Oh, look, there we go. Here's a new
Oh
enemy
look,
type.
another variant.
Whoops, sorry. Suicide bombers. These are suicide bombers.
They're
about to ask
Bailings.
that.
Yeah, they're banelings. They're straight up banelings. You hit them once and then they go kaboom.
Oh, I was gonna say leave that box for a second because someone.
Yeah, he's gonna show us this awkward animation.
Okay, here are
Look.
boxes. Show me.
That
That looks
That was pretty on
point.
time.
Yeah.
On my screen, it's like the boxes are breaking like a second
Lag.
after I shoot them.
It's lag. It's your connection to me. Because remember, this is a peer-to-peer game.
One
You
thing
has
I do like about
disadvantage, my
her,
friend.
though, is that her like block is actually ranged. So she like throws her shield out at the enemies.
It's not a block. It's a parry.
Oh yeah, the parry. But yeah, so like, because when I was playing Weiss actually like ran up to the enemies to parry them, but Pyrrha just throws her shield at them to stun them.
Yeah, Yang's... I'm not too sure about Blake, and I don't remember much about Weiss, but in order to get an air combo with Yang, you actually have to fucking input a command. Fucking revolutionary.
Sad.
Oh, look, there's a boss.
Yeah, there's a boss over here with me.
Of course that would be the first thing I see.
What did you Google? What did you put into the good old Googles?
Rule 34 RWBY.
Ah, why?
Yeah.
The first thing I see is some chick with a big penis and some guy sucking on a ball sack.
Excellent. Welcome to the RWBY fan base.
I wouldn't
Hey.
be surprised if it was like Jean and
I wouldn't.
Pyrrha
Yeah,
or something.
just wouldn't be fucking surprised at all. Why did you Google RWBY Rule 34?
Because I want to see if there was a fucking real, if it's a difference between this is a good series or this is good porn material.
I'm pretty
People
sure it's
like
just,
it
this
for
is
the
good.
porn.
Okay, this is the most interesting part of this game. We have to find dust crystals, which in RWBY is like.
Why does she
petroleum.
have a black cock?
Yeah, so
Do you mind?
Sorry.
but so Kenny, so with RWBY, dust crystals are basically they're elemental crystals that they use to power like weapons and other
Ragnarite.
machines.
Yeah, Ragnite. They're RWBY Ragnite.
Ragnite.
Yeah, they're RWBY Ragnite. So we get them here, we go here, we hit activate, which is E, and then this is it. We have to defend the cart. But we don't actually have to defend the cart. At all.
Why?
Because the cart doesn't have a fucking HP bar. All we have to do is run around, get crystals, bring them back to the cart.
Oh,
And, you know, 5 minutes is a really fucking generous time. Yeah, there's one of them things over there. Go run, get that one. Just ignore the Grimm. You don't actually have to fight the Grimm.
Try. I
Straight up.
dare you to not
If you're
fight
all
a Grim
right
this
there,
entire thing until the bomb goes off.
Done. I will
I'm not getting a
fucking
prompt over there. Yeah, I won't. Oh, I'm in on this.
yeah. I will straight up not fucking fight any Grimm.
Prompt is over here. I actually have to run all the way
Yeah,
back here.
You have to run all the way back there, and you have to get it past there because the fucking dust crystals don't spawn until the bombers hit a certain trigger on the track. This is the most interesting challenge I've ever actually done for this fucking game. Don't kill an enemy in the fucking runway.
Don't even punch an enemy.
I'm not even gonna. I'm fucking do nothing.
Oh, suicide bombers.
Well,
Oh no, your aura, your chakra's taking damage.
yeah, my chakra.
Gotta
I'm just
you gotta realign your chakras.
Where the fuck is it? It's not. It's supposed
All
to
the
spawn.
way over here. It's at the end.
Why is it at the
some
end?
Is it like randomized which one it goes
I
to?
think
or
yeah, I
something?
think it's randomized which one it spawns to. It hits a certain point and then it starts spawning him in here. So you know. Whoop.
Oh, Baneling. Oh, there he is. The Banelings
There
are
we go.
fucking.
We guessed it correct. Whoa! Look at this. It's the most interesting part of the game. Yeah,
I
deliver
just
more
got
fuel.
myself extra health.
The self-adhered challenge.
Whoop. adhering to the self challenge. Yeah, I'll just go get that one there. Why not?
Oh,
This
okay.
is the fastest we can actually travel. Because there's no sprint button.
Keep going.
We have to
It
link
is Neo Automata. You just use the fucking dodge button to dash. Oh fuck me, yeah, that fucking look pretty menacing.
Just come around the corner right into the fucking pillar men.
Fucking I love that theme though. That should be my new ringtone. My boss is gonna be a bit weirded out though. Cause it kind of sounds like the music they listen to. And so he goes, "Aria, hiya."
Oh no.
And then the fucking boss's wife's gonna come in and go, "Hey!" Yeah, my boss's wife is so cool because she keeps giving me so much food. She's like, no shit. So, yesterday, she's like, "Oh, you know, here, have this like this minty chocolate." I'm like, "Oh, thank you very much." And she's like, "Oh, also have this smoky
my God,
barbecue
look at
sauce."
all
I'm like,
of
"Oh,
these
thank you
things.
very much." Also have this drink. Okay. Also have this chocolate biscuit. Alright, it's fine. Also have this other drink. Oh, come on. Like, just straight up, like, I want to... It's kind of adorable because she speaks English, but some of the English words...
Mm.
Oh, no, some of the English words sort of, escape her.
Did you hear that, Kenny? It's going to be close.
Oh,
With 2.5 minutes remaining.
are we gonna make it?
I want to see if I can steal any enemies, Alex, so I can kite them for you.
No,
Oh,
it's,
yeah, look.
it's fine. Like, that's it with one now. Once,
Oh yeah, I just want to have them all on me.
Like,
Ah,
why
so-
is the...
Look at
You
this.
gotta... Oh, that looked janky. That still looks janky.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Are you
It didn't
ready?
even
Are
do
you
the
ready?
belly
This is it.
forward.
This is the big one.
Cool.
That's it. We're done. Oh wait.
Oh, there we go. A bit delayed.
A bit delayed.
Like, literally, the explosion finished, like, 4 seconds ago, and then the flames decided to
Do I
rise.
get an achievement saying didn't touch a fucking enemy? Why did it
If I
return
jump
control to us? The mission's supposed to end now.
If I jump down here, can I stop playing this game?
See, this is all this game does to you.
Oh look, there's 2 enemies there.
That's it. I don't know why it felt the need to return control to us after that point.
Yeah, it
Because,
was like
man.
just some
Alright.
station.
Yeah, show me a last level and we'll call it here, because the entertainment value has dipped dramatically.
There's not much left because all we've done now is gone full fucking. I'm gonna play Nora. Yeah. All we've done now is I hope you like green trees because we now got red ones.
These doors require a key.
Oh, so it doesn't the fucking variants don't end on the enemies.
Oh, really? Oh, brilliant! We have
You had green forest.
to open these doors.
No one will remain seated when it comes to the horror of the red forest.
Yeah. All right. So
Oh,
you found a key that was in a random chest. Now go take it back to the door.
Can we not kill enemies here as well?
I think you have.
Shall we?
Actually, I think you can. I think you can not kill enemies this entire fucking run. You can just speed run it through.
That's right, break their game. Break it.
See,
Six
if
fucking six style.
We have
Yeah.
to do something to
Just,
make it interesting.
yeah, putting it out there for anyone who is curious. Oz Plays will be taking commissions for QA testing. Send us your games, and we will test. We will quality
break
assurance
it.
test them. Yeah, we will break them for you.
We'll break it so you can make it.
Okay,
Oh no,
looks
we
like
actually have. Yeah, they have to smack dudes.
Oh no. You gotta smack big polar bear daddies.
Yep.
Now, that's what I was also looking at. The fucking price of this game.
I think it's like $20. No, I think it's a
Would
bit
you be
more.
wrong?
Oh no, am I?
It's $27.75?
$30?
Yeah, it's close to $30.
All right, now put that in your cart, and now put all the DLC in your cart, and let's find the actual price of this game.
You know,
Wait.
The DLC isn't that much because it's only cosmetic. Like
You
the
can
most
still,
ones are
it's still
really
content,
cheaper.
and content
can
is
get-
still being charged for.
You can get RWBY Season 2 on Steam.
Yeah, a
It's
few of the
not worth
seasons
it.
are on Steam.
You can get Ghost in the Shell on Steam.
The funny thing is, Kenny, it's not worth buying the seasons because they like have them on the Rooster Teeth YouTube channel anyway.
Yeah.
I'm just surprised fucking
Or on their website.
that Steam are doing movies.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
don't
there's
know. I
actually
got
a few
the Division movie off Steam.
I'm bored now.
Oh god, nice
Division
read.
movie?
Nice read, Nora. Yeah, there's Division.
Makes
There's like
me
Division
want
TV
to
series.
rewatch Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah.
That I can jump
What's the difference between Ghost in the Shell and Ghost in the Shell 2.0?
Is this actually a jumping puzzle?
Yeah, it's a jumping puzzle, but you don't have to do it.
That tree is
Yeah, there's probably
magnificent.
nothing worth there anyway.
Yeah, but no, we've got
There's
more
a
dudes
magnificent
smacking
tree, but
quotas.
they all look-
I hope you had fun in the last fucking.
I fucking love
Too
that.
long.
That is a little nice touch when you smack them, like little love hearts comes out.
Leave it to me.
Mix.
What the fuck did you do?
That was my ult.
What does it do?
Looks like I spin around. I probably. Here probably uses her magnetism.
All right,
for
yeah,
us.
because she's Magneto.
Who is?
The chick
The
that Josh is
character I'm
playing.
playing, Hero, she has her power
Her,
is
her
full
mystical
of
power is
control.
magnetism.
Magnificent.
Yeah, she basically can act like Captain America, except she actually has a reason why her shield returns to her.
Because she's magnetic?
Yeah.
Yeah, because she can control it because she has the power of magnetism.
That's a pretty strong power, mind you.
Well, yeah.
She usually only uses it in subtle ways.
Oh.
It's in the series. She uses it in subtle ways just to make her seem invincible in a fight.
So she does it without being a shitter. Oh god damn it!
Oh,
It's so hard to revive people without speed revive in this game.
just smack a couple of them a bit.
Yeah, no.
Tell them who's your real dad. Tell him who
Not
sent
me.
ya. Oh, you always had it. Oh, there we go.
Thank you.
There we go. Take it down.
What's a gun?
It's a grenade launcher.
Here. Are you talking about mine?
I'm talking about Alex's.
It's a grenade launcher.
Yeah, hers.
It's a grenade launcher that shoots out pink grenades.
And love hearts.
Yep, and love hearts. Pink grenades in the shape of love hearts. Because like they had this, yeah, you know the trick weapons from Bloodborne?
Yeah.
It's like that. That's the entire concept of RWBY.
Oh, don't talk about Bloodborne. It makes me want to play it. Because I really need to replay Bloodborne again because I fucked up and didn't get to do the DLC.
Oh yeah, I platinum Bloodborne. Hang on, let me just get this. Where's speed revive? There it is. Okay, we're good. I leveled up mid-fight, so I was like, just give me speed revive.
You need a little revive.
Speed revive. Wait, let me just. How? Fuck, we can't get close to this character. Hang on. Yep. His face. See, look, it looks like something you download from Miku Miku Dance. There's another little shout out to some other allegations that came. Is she blinking? They didn't
No.
even include a fucking blink animation.
Why would you? You're not going to be looking at a face like that. You're going to be entrancing gameplay.
Every other
And the
game
many
has a
variants you
blink
get it.
animation because it's just one of the subtle things that help improve game design. It's also a sign of a good animator because they're willing to show they're willing to go beyond. Also, I'm down, but this is the weirdest fucking down.
Who needs speed revive?
Who needs to be revive? I'll just be a literal fucking tank.
I mean, I literally just stopped for a second to press F to parry.
God, her controls are so awkward. I don't get it.
We won again? Is that a new record?
I mean,
That's right.
I still find it hilarious that from the first few seasons, one of the most, like, in my opinion, one of the most likable characters was the one that was killed off.
Which one, Pyrrha or Penny?
Pyrrha.
know there are more of them.
Oh yeah, she's
Well,
easily
both
one
of
of
them,
the
really.
most likable characters, but they had to kill her off.
Because she was a bit too powerful or
No,
something?
because
or...
she was fucking good.
Is that the character Josh is playing?
Yeah.
Yeah, Pyrrha is the character I'm
I
playing.
fucking knew they killed her off.
Like seriously.
Purely because of that skin pack.
Yeah.
Time skip. Oh, where's this? Oh, she's gone.
It could have been just. Oh my no! Even if they turned her evil, they would have kept the fucking skin in there.
Oh man.
You'd think, like after all the fucking skin packs, they'd actually just include like the villains as playable characters. But no, that might actually be interesting.
Or at least some of the, like, kind of more important side characters, like Sun or Neptune, or maybe even, like, I don't know, Coffee. Like, some of the members of Team Coffee, but I guess, what's her name,
Coco, Velvet.
oh no, Velvet, that's the one. She might be a little bit too much.
What?
Considering her whole thing is she uses everyone else's abilities.
Oh no! I fucking when people saw her in the show, I'm just like, of course that's her superpower, her fucking weapon. Of course it is, because why the fuck not? In case you're wondering what her fucking
Let's do it again.
thingo is, Kenny, there's this character called Velvet. She's a rabbit person, and her weapon is a camera, and she takes photos of other people's weapons and makes hard light constructs out of them.
And her special magical power is after watching people, she can basically perfectly copy their fighting style.
Yeah, so she's basically
Now
Goku
that's
from
an
Season 3.
interesting concept, but I'm pretty sure Bleach has done that.
Bleach has done that, Dragon Ball's done that, fucking everyone who's anyone has done that. It's
I do like the
most
concept
cookie
of being able like to take a picture of their weapon and able to create that weapon yourself.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
apparently the whole thing about it is she can apparently once she uses the camera, all her saved weapon pictures disappear or something. Because the whole series was like she wants to fight, but she can't. Like she's told, no, you've been saving those up all semester. Don't waste them here. And she's like, "Oh, come on."
Wait, what do you mean? Like, if she has a whole bunch of pictures of weapons, why does she need to take a new picture? Just use the fucking ones you got.
No, if she uses any one of those pictures, she uses all of them.
Ah.
Yeah, apparently her weapon is completely resets the moment she uses it.
Yeah, so
And
she can use
uses it,
every
like,
single weapon she's ever seen in one go, and that's it. But like, of course, that's her fucking thing, because they hyped her up. Like, this is not going to be something you've ever seen. This is going to be fucking amazing. It's the
So
newest,
she's not
the
just
greatest.
from Final Fantasy 15. Except Noctis gets to reuse his fucking legacy weapons.
Yeah, Noctis gets to reuse the legacy weapons, and they bring with them new styles of combat, shit like that. Fucking Velvet, it just recycles animation, and that was it. They gave her that power simply because they couldn't.
That's the power she needs.
Yeah.
The power of the copy animation.
That was it, because she uses these attacks, and she goes through all of the fucking trailer fights. All the fights you saw in the RWBY trailers is what she did. There were people, there were actual members of the community who went, "Oh, that's so fucking cool." I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? That is the laziest shit there is.
It is cool though.
It would have been cool if she came up with new and interesting ways to use them. You know, maybe use two people's weapons at the same time. That would have been fucking dope. Instead, it's just, oh no, she's just gonna copy the animations that we've got from the trailers. Because remember the trailer, guys? Remember the trailers? Remember when you guys actually liked the show?
Didn't she
Yeah,
also
I did
even finish off the enemy she was fighting with it or something?
No, she didn't. She fucking. I don't think she killed it. Someone else. I think someone else took the kill.
Oh yeah, she couldn't even finish it off. I think Weiss had to use her ultimate new power or something to finish it off. Like, she summoned the suit of armor's hand and sword to finish it off.
Yeah, because
How dare you? How dare you take the fucking limelight from the main character?
It's like, who the fuck? Know your place, supporting character.
Know your place, trash.
Fucking trash.
You're just dead weight.
Fucking Nero holds on to that like a baby bottle, man. Fucking brings it up all the time throughout Devil May Cry 5.
He called me dead weight.
Yeah, no shit. Nobody calls me dead weight. Bitch, you got more pressing issues to worry about.
The king of hell stands there right before him. Nero's like, he got me dead weight. Dead weight.
Yeah, no shit. So the demon king is sitting in his chair, just fucking making Swiss cheese out of everybody, and Nero's like, did motherfucking Dante call me dead weight? That motherfucker, who the fuck does he think he is? While the place is falling apart and Dante's getting his ass kicked. How dare you, man?
Leave it to me.
And then there's a good line at the very end, which you probably might have a giggle at. But I'm not going to tell you until we see it.
Also, Kenny, these green enemies, that's something completely unique to this game.
Apparently, yeah.
There are
no green enemies in the actual show. See, this is what they should have done. They should have incorporated different enemies with different variations, with different
Do you
colours,
know
with
why they
different
put
types of-
variations into this game?
Because
Because they needed to.
Yeah.
They needed to. They had, I think, 4 or 5 designs, to which they went, we can make 4 to 5 into 8 to 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Possibly 11.
And I'm done.
That's,
Personally, I'm done.
Yeah.
We're
that's-
calling it here. 'Cause
You're
I'm
calling
ready
it.
to pull out my fucking eyeballs if I have to play anymore.
Because fuck me, that is so much the same shit.
Yeah.
So, verdict. Would you... you already bought it.
I've already
Would you buy it
fucking-
again?
No. God, fuck no.
No,
If I
I'm
could
gonna
still refund it, I
uninstall
would.
once. I'm uninstalling once. Exodus.
It's not worth the hard drive space. If you saw this video and you think the gameplay looks fine, I would love to hear what you think of the gameplay.
We would actually love to read through your defenses of this game. Rabid RWBY fandom of Reddit and Tumblr, but I suppose not.
Yeah,
Probably
fucking
Tumblr.
Reddit,
Yeah.
RWBY Reddit, come at us with the fucking RWBY stuff.
Yeah, just leave it all down there in the comments. And while you're down there, you can also hit like and subscribe.
Yeah, because we put out other great content other than this.
Yeah, but I've got it out of my system now, so
All right, let's call it.
we're
Catch you guys
calling it.
later.
Catch you guys.